Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today we're gonna continue with more Sakazuki gameplay. This time we have multiple matchups against different red decks. We have two games against Red Luffy, we have one game against Zoro, one game against Belo Betty, and then at the end we switch it up and have one game against Purple Green Doflamingo. So if you want to see how this deck does against red players, especially now that Bandai lifted the restrictions, so we're not going to have the red restrictions that we had before, you're probably going to see a lot of red decks kind of making their way back to the meta. Are they going to be successful? I don't think so, because this deck specifically, Sakazuki, just does so well versus red by just being able to kill all their board with our Lucci and have these blockers like the Borsalino that the opponent's gonna have a really hard time dealing with, right? As you're gonna see in the games today, where like their aggression doesn't matter when you can just keep their board like really small. So hope you enjoy the games coming up soon, and if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy the games. In this match, we're going against Red Luffy. Okay. We don't have Lucci. Opponent chose to go first. So I'm going second. We don't have Lucci, but I do like the Kuzan and the Borsalino a lot. Let's mulligan. Let's mulligan. Let's go like this. I just want to cycle because I feel like I want to get my Lucci. So I think cycling is okay here. Let's our Lucci now. I don't want to take this much damage, but I just messed up and forgot about the ability from the Luffy. I didn't mean to do all of that. I definitely didn't mean to do all of that. I guess let's attack here first. Oh, opponent's gonna give it to me. So since they give it to me, I think we just go here and trash the second one. If they were not gonna give it to me, I would have played that Lucci right away, right? But the opponent gave it to us, so I think that's fine. They go for 6, we go for a 2k. I didn't mean to play that 2k counter last time, but again, it is what it is. This is 5, then Lucci. So we can go 5, 7. Yeah, okay. So we can go like this. Let the opponent counter out if they want to. Then we attack for 7, then we play the Lucci and kill the Frankie. As long as we keep their units completely out of the field, opponent shouldn't be able to do much. I wonder if we trash one of the Hound Blazes here. Yeah, I wonder if we actually trash one of the Hound Blazes. Sure. Because I think I want to keep the second Lucci. I want to keep the blockers, right? I want to keep protection. We still have enough cards to play the second Lucci if we need to. That's amazing for us, right? We can kill both. Yeah, we can kill both here. So we can go second Lucci and also be able to play Borsalino if we want to. I think that's worth it. I think that's worth it. I think we go like this. Let's attack here first, in case that we have like a jet pistol to play around. Then we go like this. This is why red is gonna struggle, even after the restrictions are lifted, just because like what can they do against this Lucci, right? Like what can they do against this Lucci? Yeah. Opponent's like, okay, well, I mean, they got it, right? Like opponent knows what's happening here, right? If I get my Lucci's, it kind of becomes a little bit problematic for them. We're going to keep this hand. We have the Lucci. We have 1,000 Worlds. I guess let's go Brannew here first, right? Let's go Brannew and let's... Ooh. Kuzan? I think I like the Kuzan. We get another Hound Blaze anyways. So I think I really like this Kuzan, right? Because as we saw, the opponent doesn't really have a lot of great ways to deal with Kuzan, so the Kuzan gets to just do whatever he wants. We can take this one and block their 2k. Okay, well. No, I don't want to return that to the hand. For some reason, I thought this was like to the thing, right? So we can counter 2 for this one. go here. See if the opponent counters out of them. They probably do, right? So they will do, right? So they will counter out of that. Question is here, do I go Kuzan or do I just go Hound Blaze? Because we still have this Tashigi. Yeah, we'll go like this. This is 6, 7, 8. I like forcing the opponent to have given me cards if they wanted to. I didn't cycle last turn, but I think maybe I should have cycled the Borsalino here. Yeah, maybe I should have cycled that Borsalino. So I need to remember that I need to cycle for this stuff. Anything else that they play is going to be a little bit problematic. The Jet Pistol. Yeah, so now we can kill both units again. The opponent's going to attack for 7 here. So the 7 we can take. This 5, I guess we'll take it at 2. Opponent should know what's going to happen here, right? So we have 4. I'm going to just go like this and see if the opponent gives me any cards. If they give me a card, then it's going to die anyways, right? To the Lucci. Like, they're thinking about it. They're like, okay, if I give them the card, I'm still going to lose my units. And that's kind of what you want to do. You just have them lose their board over and over again. We don't have any blockers, so this is actually a little bit dicey until I can get some blockers. Because I'm already at 2 life. If they give me a card here, I'm happy with this. And they gave me a card, so then we just go Lucci. Use the card action, return, 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 pop, pop. And then we can cycle here, get rid of... Let's get rid of the Borsalino. And then we'll just pass. Still not a lot of counters, right? We only have a 2k counter, so we're going to take 1 life no matter what, and we don't get any blockers. So this, again, is getting very dicey because I don't have blockers. We have this 1000 worlds to... We can make it so that they only have 1 attacker at a time. As I say that, they do get the Zoro here, so that's more than 1 attacker at a time. Okay, we get our blocker. We get a blocker at least. So because we got our blocker at least, we can go a little bit better. So we can also play this Lucci out. Okay. So since they went this way, I wonder if I don't even play Lucci anymore, right? No way I play Lucci anymore, right? So I think we just go like this. We get Mansherry. I still think we go here. I guess let's go here and just play this Mansherry out here, and then we'll go Kuzan. We have a blocker. We have a 2k counter, a 1k counter. I'm concerned that I don't have the Borsalino blockers, but the Mansherry is going to let me get that Rebecca back to my hand. Opponents show me 2 Rush Zoros already, so they need to have more Rush Zoros. I don't need to attack their lives for now. Okay, I'll give you this. I do not want to go to 0 life. I can tell you that much. Yeah, I do not want to go to 0 life and have the opponent have like some crazy value that I'm going to have to worry about. Is this Lucci? Do we go Lucci here, I guess? Or we can go 1000 Worlds? I kind of like the Lucci, to be honest. So 2 cards to send to the bottom. I guess let's go here, and then we'll add the Rebecca, right? So... at this point, now we have to start putting pressure, right? We're going to put this Rebecca again. I want to cycle and see if I get the... we don't get it. I was hoping I could get the other one. I was hoping I could get the... I guess let's get Tashigi. Let's get ourselves some 2k counters. We can go like this, and then we can go here. So we only have 1 2k counter in our hand. We still have a blocker. But it's very likely that we can just die here. because we're not getting our Borsalino blocker. So we have been cycling, but we haven't been able to get the Borsalino blocker. So if the opponent has another rush card, they can actually kill us. I guess they cannot kill us per se. Like, they cannot kill us, right? Wait, they trash guard point and go for Fire Fist. Okay, so they trash guard point and go for Fire Fist. To kill the Kuzan and the Mansherry, which actually means that, I mean, we can still go for... Okay, we have the Barto and 1000 Worlds here, so that's not bad. That's not bad. Let's go 5. So 1000 Worlds is 4 done. Okay, I mean, I guess we can play it. Get a 2k here. We have Barto. Barto and 1000 Worlds is going to be 7, so we can spend 1 more Dawn to attack here for 7. Attack for 5. Okay. Go here. Go here. Pass the turn. And we have 4k counter value in hand this time, while still having another blocker the opponent has to deal with. The blocker can easily be destroyed, right? Like, the opponent has plenty of ways to deal with my blocker. That's why I'm like digging for these counter cards or for the Borsalino blocker, because the Borsalino cannot get destroyed by the opponent's Fire Fist. But this certainly can. Now, the opponent's at 1 life, so if they cannot kill us this turn, we can just kill the next turn, right? Yeah, I mean, obviously, you have Rush Luffy. That's why yeah, so here we can just counter. That's why I didn't want to go to 0 life, right? Like, this is why I didn't want to go to 0 life. We can just kill them next turn. We can just kill them next turn by blocking and then attacking, right? So, like, red players are going to have a hard time because of this Lucci just completely clearing the board every time. We didn't have our our Borsalino blocker this game, but we still managed to get at least enough Rebeccas to get value out of it, which ended up working out for us. So GG's. In this match, we're up against Zoro. Okay. Do I want to go first or do I want to go second? Honestly, I guess let's just go first, just because I know that the Zoro players don't want to go first. But I think it probably is better for me to go second. I'm gonna mulligan and just see if I can find my my Lucci, right? But we didn't find it, so that's okay. I guess we can cycle here. Yeah, let's cycle here. Get rid of one of the Hinas. We have 2 of them. Because obviously, like in this matchup, we can use Lucci to get rid of the opponent's units, right? So that's what we kind of want to go for. They got the Fire Fist here. And they get a Sanji. So just a 1 mana, another 1 mana 3k. Alright, alright. I guess let's just attack here. It's not gonna matter. We don't have Hound Blades, and we also don't have anything else, right? No Lucci yet. Let's go to Tashigi here. Just have a unit that can attack into the units, if anything. We can kill the buggy when he attacks. The opponent's gonna be able to go 5/5 and then 7 if they want to. So it's gonna be a lot of damage that we're taking. We're probably gonna take 1. It'd be a little bit sad if I cannot get the Lucci in this matchup. Yeah, so they have the new Fire Fist actually, so they can destroy something. Okay, alright. I'll take this first one. Alright. That's an easy 2k. So this can kill Sanji, and then this can kill the buggy. Opponent's gonna go Fire Fist and just kill the Tashigi right away. That doesn't work actually. They don't have 2 cards. They need to have 2 lives. I made a mistake plenty of times before as well. Yeah, you need to have 2 or less life cards for that to work. Ooh, that actually kind of feels pretty bad for the opponent. Let's go here. Let's just cycle a little bit. No, not really cycle, but at least get more stuff down. Uh, let's go 5 here. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter here. We're probably not gonna attack with the Tashigi, so I probably will go for ahead for the Great Eruption and just choose no target, and then also go here. Okay, well, it's still no Lucci, unfortunately. We have cycled a lot of cards here. I want to keep the cards that have counters in my hand. That's why I got rid of the second Kuzan. The Borsalino will at least let me deal with the 5-cost Marco at least. So that's nice. Or the blocker Marco as well, right? Both of them can be playable now that the restrictions are going to be lifted. I guess the sim hasn't removed the restrictions yet, to be honest. So they cannot be playing more than one of each Marco, now that I think about it. Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't think Batsu has updated the sim just yet. I think we have to wait for 1.2b to actually be able to get the restrictions to be lifted, which I haven't talked about it at all, but like, I'm actually glad that Bandai has decided to lift the restrictions on Red, because I feel like it didn't make sense for us to kind of be on these two separate ban lists between the Asian meta and us. I don't think Red is as powerful as he used to be after set 5, especially with like this being kind of hard for the opponent to deal with. I'll take this. I'm not going to use it because I feel like, because I don't have Lucci, this is like one of the only ways that I have to actually remove the opponent's units. So let's just go here. We can play Borsalino and also play a Brannew, and have one down left to allow us to do this. Now the opponent could just take all this damage and just prepare for the Fire Fist, which I guess is what they're gonna do here. Yeah, so let's go Brannew. No Lucci yet. I guess let's get the second Borsalino. We'll go here. We'll trash Hina. 1,000 Worlds. So it's 1,000 Worlds on the Borsalinos. Not a lot of counter value in our hand, but we do have a blocker. And we have Hound Blade. So opponent only has 2 life left. So I'm feeling pretty good here. They really don't have a way to kill this Borsalino, which is what makes it important. Even if they have another Fire Fist to like kill one of my units here, that's fine. The Hound Blaze with the Brannew means that the Brannew can actually become a pretty good threat as well, because you can just get to Setsuke. Unfortunate, right? We haven't seen a single Lucci, but I don't think it ends up mattering anyway, because the opponent seems to be a pretty slow hand, I guess. Like, I think the opponent is playing around Lucci, so they haven't played like a lot of their 1-drop units. But unfortunately for them, I actually don't have the Lucci at all, so it ends up not even mattering anyways. We have so many cards in our discard pile, including triple Hina. So the Rebecca can bring back one of these Hinas and summon it right away and be able to KO anything that the opponent has. Or we can always use Borsalino as well, right? So if the opponent plays like the Marco blocker, we can use Borsalino. We also have Tashigi that can also do minus cost reduction. There's their Nami. And they whiff. Okay, yeah, this game couldn't be going worse for the opponent. This game couldn't be going any worse for the opponent, unfortunately for them. Like, messing up the Fire Fist, whiffing on the Nami, apparently having a really slow hand. Yeah, so they go for the Fire Fist to kill the Kuzan this time. Oh, they KO with the Robin. Okay. KO one of the opponent's got to 1,000 power or less. That's nice. So, do we let Tashigi go? Sure. I'll let her go. Let's start with Brannew. We got another Hound Blaze. Yeah, we can go ahead and give this and just send this back. So this is gonna be 6 here. Let's go to 7. Actually, let's just go to 8, right? Yeah, let's just go to 8. Play around a guard point. And then we can go 8 here as well. Okay, so that's your one-off Radical Beam. Again, I'm pretty sure we haven't gotten rid of the restrictions here just yet. That's why I'm going to go ahead and do it this way. We can get rid of one of these Borsalinos. I don't think I'm going to need both. So we can cycle with the Sakazuki. Opponent takes one. I guess if they have a jet pistol, they can actually kill. And there's another Borsalino, and then we'll pass the turn. I do have to watch out for, like, I guess, rushers, right? So that's why I have to be careful not to get too greedy. We have another Hound Blaze, which means that this guy can get up to 6k again, at least one of these guys. If the Borsalino survives this turn, I can also use the Borsalino to attack. Opponent does have 3 8 cards. So they do have a lot of value, I guess. I guess maybe it was better to go 7 and 9, but I still would have eating up the Radical Beam and still taking a life. So I think I like going 8 and 8, right? Because if it was a guard point, opponent wouldn't have been able to do anything about it. I could have blocked that for free, but I have to still be careful about the rush units. I guess I'll block it here. I'll give you the second Borsalino. There's the rush units. There we go. Okay, so they're gonna go here, and now they actually get to kill the Borsalino because we don't have any 2k counters because we just get punished, right? So we have a couple options here, right? We can just bounce that back down with the Borsalino. I wonder if that's actually worth it. Just clear their board and just slowly grind them out. I think we can just slowly grind them out, right? Can go like this. Then we can go Great Eruption here. Go like this. Just set up for a turn later that we can actually just kill them. So this is going to still eat up at least one card from them. Having this big 8k attacker in the field next turn is going to be nice. We can go ahead and get rid of... Let's get rid of the Kuzan. I think at this point, I don't think I have time to play that second Kuzan. Where's, like, the Lushis are? I mean, I don't think I need the Lushis at this point, but it's actually still kind of weird that I haven't gotten them, right? Okay. So they get the Makino. So they have a 2k counter. We have 1000 Worlds for any blockers. We have Hound Blaze as well. Sure. And yeah, let's start Lucy now. Opponent has 3 done open. 3 done open. This is 6, 7. This is forcing a guard point or 2 cards out of their hand. There's the guard point. Let's go 9. This is forcing a bunch of cards out of their hand. I'm probably going to set the Rebecca down at this point, to be honest. So I just wanted to use up their cards, and then we'll just play Rebecca. Guard point plus another card. Alright, so Rebecca is 4, so I can go 7 here. As long as we take that last life, I should be in a good spot, right? And that's another guard point. Alright, so this is another guard point. Let's get rid of this Lucy. Let's go Rebecca. Let's get our... I guess it has to be a 3 drop, right? I guess we can go ahead and just get Barto to our head and just have the 2k counter. And then not play anything. Just have the counter in our hand. So that gives me a 2k, 1k, 2k. So I get 5k counter value. That's the good thing about Rebecca. You don't have to actually play the card, right? You can just keep it in your hand. Which I think is worth it. So now it allows me to have the counter and not have to use the Rebecca blocker right away. Because the Rebecca can easily be killed, right? Opponent obviously has a lot of things that are damage based. Like they could have another one of those Robins. Where is it? I guess I bounced the Robin back to the bottom, right? But like the Robin that can kill a card with 1k power can just kill this for 1 done. But the opponent already showed me the Rush Sanji. So they'll have to have another Rush Sanji, another Rush Zoro, another Rush Luffy, etc, etc. As long as I don't take this last life, I should be okay. The 1,000 Worlds are a little bit scary. Maybe I should have discarded the 1,000 Worlds. But I think the 1,000 Worlds is better than the Lucci at this point. Because we're just going to finish the game next turn anyways. Regardless of what the opponent does. But this is where the Zoro players will struggle against the Sakazuki decks. Is that like, I can just... I mean, opponent has a bad hand, right? They had a bunch of events in their hand. But I can just... Anything that you summon, I can just get out of the... take them out of the field. As I've been doing this whole game. I mean, if you're gonna just go like this, I'm just gonna give you a 1k. That's probably the worst target you could have picked, right? That's probably the worst target you could have picked. Whatever you had to just go for it. And just hope you had enough. Because now I just kill you, right? So then we just go 9. You have to use all 3 cards to survive here. You know, you didn't keep any down open. So we know the opponent has a... They could have, I guess, 2 2k counters and a 1k. But then that means I can put 2 down on the Brannew and then attack for 5 and then attack for however else we want. There's no way for them to stop this with the 9k. Because if they counter out of here, I can just put 2 down on Brannew and attack for 5. Because the opponent will have no cards left. And then we can attack with 7 with the Sakazuki. If they don't counter out of this, then we can just put everything on Sakazuki and attack for 14. Regardless, at this point, with the opponent having nothing, this game is already over. And it probably was over for a while ago. It's just that the opponent kind of took their time. Yeah. Yep, so I will go with the Brannew first. So that we can play around like a potential jet pistol or something like that. And then we'll go like this. And boom. There we go. So GG. In this match, we're going against Belo Betty. I want to go second because I like this Kuzan. I'm going to keep the hand because we have that Kuzan. I might just throw away this Borsalino, to be honest, for now. Although, he's very important at like getting rid of some of the opponent's key cards. Because the opponent's going to have to go really aggressive here, right? The opponent's going to have to go really aggressive to really get rid of us. To get rid of our stuff. I don't know that I need the Ice Age. Most of the opponent's stuff is like really low cost. That's an amazing job. Because what we want to do is we want to get rid of the opponent's units, right? So we want to get rid of the opponent's units. I don't think I even need to use this, to be honest. We need to get rid of the opponent's units, and the Lucci lets us do exactly that. Opponent decided to just attack with the Belo Betty before anything else could happen. I don't know if that's correct. Let's go ahead and get rid of the second Kuzan. I don't think I'm going to need both of them. Next time, we're just going to go Lucci. Once the opponent starts developing units, that's when the Lucci comes into play. We have to be careful about their triggers, right? So they get the Karasu. Oh my goodness, that's a big attack. Opponent just wants to go super aggressive into us, I guess. Which kind of makes sense, right? I mean, if you have like rushers or whatever, that could be a problem. We can go ahead and attack here to start with. Because we still have this Kuzan to do -4 into anything else that the opponent throws, right? The problem here is that I kind of don't want to... I kind of want to kill this Belo Betty, but like the opponent's just waiting. Like the opponent's just waiting until they have like a lot of units before they do their thing. I guess I just go ahead and attack for 5. The opponent's going to get the trigger. I'm going to play the Barto, and maybe we can also just go 1,000 Worlds. That's why I'm okay attacking here. Yeah, so we're going to go like this. We're going to go 1,000 Worlds here. And we're going to pass. As long as we keep their board small, it should be okay. The opponent's going to go after the Kuzan, and we're going to give you the 2k. Force you to use more. If you attack with the Belo Betty, I can just attack into her. Okay. We can go Mansherry and add some of these cards back to our hand, like the Rebecca. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and attack. Okay, so we go 1, and then Rebecca. And we can still also... No, because this has to be rested. We cannot play the Barto. Sure. Let's attack their life first. Let's attack their life first. I wanted to hit that trigger. I wanted to hit that trigger so that I have a reason to use this. Okay. I guess we'll go like this. If the opponent just has 1 unit at a time... Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to send that one back. Oh, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. We'll play the Barto here. And let's go ahead and trash this Borsalino. We get another Rebecca. That was my mistake. I did the wrong one, right? I did the wrong one. We can give you the blocker. They can kill Mansherry here very easily. They can also kill Rebecca if they have a Sabo. There we go. This is what I've been waiting for this whole time, my friend. Now we get the Lucci, right? Now we get to do the Lucci stuff. They get to kill the Mansherry. Okay, so which ones do we want to kill? We want to kill Kuma Morley, probably. They're gonna take it. I guess we can kill both, to be honest, if we wanted to. We could kill both. Let's do the damage here. Let's see if the opponent takes the life or counters here. Yeah, they're just gonna take the life, right? So then we go like this. And let's get the Borsalino, and we're gonna pop this too. Do we go Rebecca here, or do we go a second Lucci? Maybe just Rebecca, just so that we have access to a blocker. And we can play this Brannew and get ourselves this guy. And we can go like this and just trash Kuzan. Just being a decent spot. But it has 1 life. The blocker doesn't matter because we have a second Lucci. And if the opponent wants to put pressure into us, they're going to have to attack with the Kobe. That's why I think leaving the Kobe alive was fine. It's hard for them, right? Because they know that if they go wide, they're going to just get punished by the Rob Lucci. Like, this is very difficult for them. And then next turn, we have enough attackers that we can just get there. We can have Borsalino and Barto as blockers if we wanted to. Yeah, like it's a really hard matchup. It's a really hard matchup for the Belo Betty player because of this card right here. And granted, I didn't play my first Lucci until very late, but it still meant that the opponent could never really develop. And they also didn't get any triggers, right? Which aside from the her hormone, they didn't get any triggers, and that's also like a really big low roll on their part, so GG's. In this match, we get against Doflamingo. Opponent chose to go second. I really like my hand, though. I really like my hand. I'm gonna actually trash Tashigi. I say I really like my hand, and here I am trashing a card, right? I just want to cycle. Although Tashigi was the only play that I had next turn, so maybe I should have actually kept the Tashigi. Because I could have played Tashigi this turn on turn 3. Maybe I should have trashed the Rebecca or the Borsalino instead. We get to at least kill this. I guess we might as well just make sure that we kill it. Let's make sure that we kill it. The opponent got what? The opponent got a 10 cost out of that. Good thing I cycled that Rebecca, huh? We got another one. I'll take it. Ooh. You must return this card to KO. You may instead rest up to one of your other 3 costs or more characters not named Pika. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna play Kuzan first. Gonna play Kuzan first. Let the opponent... Okay, opponent ended up ramping here. Let's trash this Hina. We can easily get 2 other units down to enough for this Rob Lucci to be able to kill them. Obviously, the Pika will be able to stay alive, is the problem. Maybe I should have kept that, but I do have this upgrade Eruption, so I'm not too concerned about it. Do I want to give all the Rebeccas up? I'm a little bit scared of them getting their Tenka's Dofi later and kind of having like a big issue, right? Okay, so I can KO this too and then just target that, right? So we have the Lucci. So we have this Lucci. Go like this, and then the Lucci can KO both of these. Because the thing about the Rocinante is that it doesn't protect... It only protects rested characters, right? It only protects rested characters, so I'm able to just go like this. And here we go. And opponent's only a 9 net turn, so still not concerned. Actually, I'm not gonna... I don't think I'm gonna actually cycle here. I think I like everything that I have so far. Because all I need to do now for the rest of the game is just play around the Tenka's Doflamingo. And we should be more or less okay. We don't have any... Okay, that's a great draw, right? That is a great draw. That's a great draw for them. So again, we have the Tenka's Dofi next turn. This Kuzan is gonna die. We can just play this Borsalino, or we can play double Borsalino. I definitely need to cycle. I definitely need to cycle here. Let's get rid of the Tashigi for now. Ice Age is going to be so good at getting rid of the Doflamingo next turn. Honestly, let's go like this. Let's go like this. Opponent is going to be... This is going to die to the Birdcage. I don't need to attack with my Lucci. Right, I don't need to attack with my Lucci. I'll give you the 1k here. Just put cards into my graveyard. There goes their Dofi, right? This means that I cannot attack here, but I can still go for the Lucci and be able to kill this Doflamingo, right? With the Ice Age and the Grey Eruption. So this is 5, this is 7. I guess I need one more because I ended up attacking here. We have the Hina. Hina is -4, and Ice Age is -5. That would be enough. Ooh, Ice Age, Kuzan, and now, if I go, opponent can have another Tenka's Dofi, so I don't think I want to do this. I think I'm just going to go Psycho here and just pass the turn. I need to play around the second Tenka's Dofi, so I don't want to rest any other units. This is already rested enough. So, yeah. Do I give them the blocker right now? I'll give you the blocker. There's another Tenka's, as expected. So another Tenka's as expected. Now, we will not be able to stop this Tenka's, but we could play this Borsalino here. So that's 4 down, which means that we can go 7 here. I have 5 more down to play with. Okay, so Spiderweb. So we can go 7 here. I guess we can go 8. So we have 4. Sure, let's go like this. Let's go 9. Let's just get them down to 0 life. And then 10. If opponent has a third Tenka's Dofi, they're not allowed to play it. If they have a third Tenka's Dofi, they're not allowed to play it here if I just lose in the game. And I'm not dying because I have a blocker. Yeah. So they're not allowed to play the 10 cost Dofi, right? We just block here. And they play the 10 cost Dofi and I still have a bunch of attackers. They're just gonna play double blockers. They have a bunch of cards, I guess. Punk Gibson, if I remember. Let's just go 7s. Let's just go 7s, right? I don't think they have enough to defend this. Even with the 2 Diamantes. They're gonna actually save the Diamante. Okay, so they give me the blocker and a counter. That's like, that makes your chances of surviving here even worse. So because we have 3 more attacks, I'm okay just going 7-7-7s, right? So I guess at this point we should just go 8s. Yeah, let's just go 8 at this point. And then we just go here for 11 since the opponent blocked that 8. And there's nothing they can do about it. So they blocked it with this. They blocked because they had the spider web combination. But because we have 6 attackers, because remember I can always attack with this Borsalino as well. There was like, as soon as I attack for 7s and it's always forcing at least 2 cards out of their hand or 1 card or a blocker, he ends up just working out. The opponent just doesn't have enough cards to be able to survive that. So GG. Hey, welcome back everyone. Hope you enjoyed those games of Sakazuki versus mostly red and then a little bit of the Flamingo there at the end. Kind of shows you the power and why I don't think that red is really going to be that powerful even after the restrictions get lifted in OP05. I'm sure there's going to be someone out there that probably going to top a tournament with a Zoro list or a white beer list because, you know, American players and Western players in general just love the red deck. So somebody's going to top deck with a red deck. But it's not going to be like very consistent, right? It's not going to be consistent because of the presence of this deck just being able to completely wipe out the board as you saw in multiple games today. So yeah, but again, I'm glad that they removed the restrictions at least. I think it's worth it. I think there was no reason for red to be restricted because again, we have a pretty good counter here against their red deck. So hope you enjoyed today's games. If you did, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. We have one more video with Sakazuki coming out tomorrow before we move on to Red Purple Law. So enjoy your day.